Hi, hello, how are y'all? Welcome on in. It is time again to kick off the year with some state streaks. It is January 1st when we're doing this. So it just feels right starting the year with some state streaks. So let's just get to it. New year, new streaks. Same bad jokes. If we get Richmond the first... I mean, this is also the first drop of the year. So this is going to help set the tone for the year. I swear to God, if we dropped in South Carolina for the very first one of the year, I'm going to be very sad. Like, I'm going to be very sad if this is, in fact, our first drop. That's a Bowls, disc golf. It feels very southeast, but that doesn't mean a damn thing. We got a Popeyes. Oh, we got a bus stop. We had a bus stop. Oh, it's right there. Does that say cats? Cata? C-A-T-A? Don't know what that means. What's that say? Are we just in Michigan? I'm gonna... I'm going for it. Yep. Hey! Oh, we were near... Were we just near Michigan State? No, that's Eastland. We're close-ish to Michigan State. I can get that. I can understand that. Oh, look at that. They're waving at the Google car. That's nice of them. Let's just keep going this way. I just want to get out of the neighborhood. Feel like we're not, but that's okay. Is this anything? Is this anything? It looks to be a main thoroughfare or elite. No, it wasn't. I thought that was going to be something else. Or maybe... No, that is what I thought. There's a main thoroughfare. It was just further back. We're at the corner of U and 17th. And them some mountains there. We got a snow route, so it's somewhere snowy. Northfield Assembly God, Gearing, Nebraska. So we were in western Nebraska. That makes sense. 573 for an area code. Don't know what it is, but it's there. 573 on a different one, so I do believe 573 is the proper area code wherever we are. Does that say Des Moines? No. I don't know where I mean, I know that Dale Mosier is not Des Moines, but maybe I think my brain is still trying to catch up. Alzheimer's, our stories, but no. There's a front plate. Mineral area building specialties. I mean, there's a Mineral Virginia, but I don't think this is what this is, especially with that area code. Central R3 schools. All right then. I don't know what that means, so we're not going to dwell on that. We're just going to go over here and hope for the best. R3 school district, Central School District recognized. That doesn't help me. I don't think it's Rhode Island, because I think that'd be RI3. And beyond that, and also 573 isn't the Rhode Island area code, so it's not that. I don't know, it's giving south. Like it's giving like Mississippi or Alabama. 636 is a new one, but that don't inherently trust that because it's on a dumpster, and the dumpsters have lied to me before. We're entering the year with some good lessons. Got a Domino's, a New Era Bank. ARPS. It'd be great if there was like just a post office around here, you know? That'd be great and beneficial. Oh, we got a General Hydroponics store. General Hydroponics. Someone somewhere has called themselves that on a college campus. I'm just going to be honest. Have here Scorpion Fence. We keep going. We still got plenty of time though for this one. I just realized I thought we'd been doing. Oh, it is Missouri. Where? We were in the town of Park Hills, apparently. But it gave us that. Oh, look at this. A very, well-to-do looking neighborhood. Very well-to-do suburb. No front plates. And that's a cul-de-sac. Here we go. That's what I was looking to do. Where... Oh. Alright then. That is a very, I don't want to say aggressively branded Christian school, but kind of was. Delaware? It is, in fact, Delaware. We were in just south of Bear, Delaware. This is pretty, wherever this is. Jenny Lake Lodge. Jenny. Let's go back this way then. My immediate thought, as a joke, was Alaska, because there's giant-ass mountains and stuff like that. But also, this road is paved. So I don't inherently think it is. If this was an unpaved road, I would have full sent Alaska just to start with. Let's be honest here. I mean, worst case, if we just keep going for 5 minutes and we're just on a winding road like a Green Day song, then we'll send Alaska. But it could also very easily be like Montana or Idaho or Washington. Hell, it could sneaky be Maine. I don't think it is with those mountains, but Maine has mountains. It does. And Maine kind of was, as we were jokingly calling it, the main character for the last couple weeks of 2023. Maybe it's trying to hold on to that title. Good. Happy New Year's, Professor. I hope you had a great end of year and are enjoying the very early parts of 2024. And welcome in. This is not inherently where I thought this road was going to end up, but here we are. Yellowstone. Oh, we're in Wyoming. You were in Oklahoma City all weekend exploring. Oh, that sounds fun. I've only driven through Oklahoma City. I've never actually stopped because as I've mentioned several times to the point where this is probably annoying and I apologize. But when I lived in LA, we would drive from LA back to the East Coast to visit family because we had a Prius and it was cheaper than plane tickets. $870 in Arkansas. It was just cheaper. And we would go, just to use this map, we would just do 40. So we'd go through Flagstaff, Albuquerque, Amarillo, and we'd always drive through Oklahoma. And then depending if we stopped in Kentucky first or Virginia, we'd go through Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, Carolina, Virginia. Needless to say, back to the original point, I haven't stopped a whole lot there, mostly just for gas. But it looked fun. Do we have you? Do. Great time, drink a lot of good IPAs. Very, very cool. Because, yeah, there are prairies out there. I mean, yeah, Prairie is based in Oklahoma. I know they don't inherently do just IPAs, but there's some good Oklahoma breweries out there. temporary both days now. It's now in downtown OKC. Oh, very cool. Very cool. We're in Wishkai, I guess is how you say that. Warland, Wyoming. We got a back-to-back Wyoming drop. That's cool. I am just happy that South Carolina was not the first drop of the year. Because if it was, I would have been afraid. 770 and 678 on the same one. Which, by the way, I think I added them after the last Geo streak of the year. There are some new state-based emotes. I don't remember if our Nemesis emote was live. I don't know when I added it, because my brain doesn't remember things sometimes. But we do have a Mothman emote now. We also have our South Carolina Nemesis emote as well, to add to the memes and the lore of the channel. Powers Ferry, Willward Parkway, and a Wells Fargo. Oh ho, the Wells Fargo wagon is a coming down the street. Adopt a... I don't know if I like the idea of adopting a cemetery. Cobb County, we're in Georgia, aren't we? Is it bad that I only know Cobb County is because of professional wrestling? Is that there's a Cobb County, Georgia? 75 go through Georgia? Yes, it does. That's that Georgia. And the 772? Well, there you go. Holston Creek Baptist. Dr. Richie Parker. Oh, oh, hello, truck. $864? That appears to be an 864. Oh, we're in North. Oh, now we've talked about South Carolina too much. We're now in South Carolina. Is that what just happened? Is it time to break out the Nemesis emote for the first time this year? Lynbrook. I'm just looking for Lynbrook in the northwest of... Yeah, I believe you. Let's go for it. Rev... Union and Lowell. Of Manchester. Which Manchester? Where in New England? I would assume New England. Because this is not Manchester, Virginia. I'll put it that way. They look like New Hampshire plates. Good to know. We'll go confirm that, but good to know. And welcome in, Danny. Hope you're having a great start to your year. We'll highlight it. We'll highlight New Hampshire. But we'll go through. We'll confirm. We'll ease into, like I said, it's the first day of the year. We're going to ease into everything. We're not going to full send this early. Two guys, 603. That's a New Hampshire area code. Would you look at that? don't know what that. You feel like we can do if we start the year with a triple digi, that's some good pacing for the year. I'm just happy we hit double digits on the first streak of the year. That's all I'm gonna say. We didn't immediately flame out. Like, we could lose it right here and I'd still be happy for first streak of the year. But I like the confidence, and I'm not gonna say that we can't. What do we have? Here we go. Salina, Kansas City, Wichita. So we're in Kansas. Because Salina's also... Where is Salina? I know Salina's in Kansas somewhere. Yeah, it's Kansas. There's the sunflowers. Oh, we were in Topeka. Love that for us. Did anyone else? 703. Hi, Nova. Let's go verify. Let's go verify. We're somewhere in Northern Virginia. Unless I've forgotten my own area code. Area codes. Not an 804. We want an 804. Georgetown. That's a Virginia. It's for in Virginia. I'm just trying to figure out where. Well, whatever. Where in Nova were we? Oh, Great Falls. Like, oh, trust me, I knew their Virginia signs. I will get more specific on Virginia stuff just because I want to see where in the state we are. Because for anyone else, Virginian. I knew from 703 it was Nova. I just wanted to, you know, for fun. For funsies. Exactly. Yeah, I will, if I see like a 540, an 804, a 703, or a 757, we're going to investigate to figure out what part of the state we're in to be sure. I know we got like a 5th area code now. I don't know what it is. Like for like southern, that I honestly don't know. Which I'm not embarrassed by just because I don't know. I've never known anyone from that part of the state. Or who didn't change their number, so. Which is not a dig, it's just, I don't know. But yeah, what else do we got? Well, we got a Virginia in the first streak of the year. I would have rathered it have been a Richmond drop. But I'll settle for a Nova drop. You know. Virginia is also a very go back. Deceptively. Now, sorry. Now, are we saying we're in Kentucky, or are we saying that this town wants to slaughter the entire state of Kentucky? Because I'll make jokes about South Carolina, but I don't think I want to slaughter South Carolina. We're good. Just Western Kentucky. That is a hell of a name for a small town, though. But I do appreciate them having a sign with the state on it. It does make my life easier. This is every suburb in the southeast. 410. Watch this not even be the 410 is Maryland. Yes. It's like Silver Springs ish. Baltimore area, I believe. Dang. It's one of those days you take 2 weeks off from playing, or a week off from playing, and you forget all the things. Yeah, it's absolutely Maryland. Baltimore, yep, north of Baltimore. Cool. This is very... I mean, I'm hesitant to say southeast, because every time I say definitely southeast, it ends up being New England or Pennsylvania. Because I just need to say this looks eastern. Eastern US, which I think it does. No, watch it be Midwest now that I've said, try to cover myself. which would be fine. Wouldn't be mad at it. So what's everyone's big... did anyone make any big plans? I don't want to necessarily say the word resolution, because not everyone does resolutions, but a lot of people will do goals at the start of the year. As we say that, important point of order. Cows. First cows of 2024. We have first cow of 2024, and there was a lot of them. And I love it so. But yeah, anyone got any fun goals or anything like that? Obviously a lot of mine are kind of like content and creator based. But from like a personal like content standpoint, I would love to kind of keep the whole health journey I started going on last year in the second half of last year and kind of actually follow through and keep it up and not just I don't want to say relapse, but like retreat back into old tendencies. I guess relapse into old tendencies would work there too. But I want to do that, and I do want to have the stereotypical millennial one to say, but it is true, I do want to travel more. Even if it's just in state, I do want to go out and actively do more things. Because I feel like it's time, you know? But then obviously it's like I said, the basic content creator stuff, like yeah, growth and more videos and more content and like keeping up a good schedule and being productive. And that's, you can kind of form letter that with anyone's job, really. So that's why it's like, that's just goals. You're always wanting to travel more? It would be, yeah. There's a few things I want to do, and a lot of them are based around making videos, but there's a video I want to do in Chicago that I would have to go to Chicago in July to do. But I feel like it would be a lot of fun, because I've never been to Chicago. I've been told I would love Chicago, which I took as a compliment. Hopefully. I have no actual real hints for this, by the way. It's just been a whole lot of nothing. And that's fine, other than it looks Eastern, and I'm just gonna guess it's great? Good. Oh, and we found a dead end. No, I sent Maryland pretty much. We've sent Maryland. No, we were good. We were north of Baltimore. Oh, if I'd gone this way, would have gotten a better road. You dummy. New Ebenezer. Of course, the other way. What about plates here? No front plates. You got that. You got that plate. You don't have anything of use to me on you, but we are going to do this. They use Spectrum wherever we are. Which I don't think narrows it down at all. But, you know, worth pointing out. New Ebenezer is going to end up being... I'm honestly going to highlight South Carolina, because this is some South Carolina boondoggle stuff that I don't trust. But there's a lot of New Ebenezer. You were thinking north? I'm going to be bold and say south, because if it's north, I'm sorry. No, it was Tennessee! Well, we were close. Was there anything that would have helped me nearby? I would have needed to start going that way, the way I went with a minute left. I just went the wrong way at the start, and that's fine. But 14, a double digi to start the year. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at all. Sorry, just double checking, and we're good. But yeah, I'm so travel, more content, and kind of keep the health journey. I don't, for those who joined us later in the year who didn't necessarily know any county oh, balls. I've seen the county highways before. Is this Iowa? Because it's the letters and numbers. Iowa, Missouri? Or am I just... I'll highlight Iowa based off that, but that doesn't... Obviously not California. I don't know. Have you seen Bakersfield? I'm kidding. It's not Bakersfield. But yeah, for anyone who joined like my world, my content, what have you, my corner of the internet. And I guess I should say trigger warning because we're going to talk about weight loss and stuff like that. I did drop 120 pounds last year. Like, that was probably the big personal achievement of last year. Iowa. I just wanted to see a sign like that to confirm Iowa. And so, like, I'd like to keep that up. Like, I don't necessarily think I need to lose more per se. I would just, I mean, I did what everyone does and I put on holiday weight, but like after that, just kind of stay where I ended the year at and just kind of enjoy and learn to enjoy life without overindulging, I guess. Thank you for that. No. And I wasn't saying it for fishing. I promise. I wasn't saying it just to fish for compliments. It's just, but it is a significant part of my year last year. And so that's why I was like, this year it's continue on that and not inherently necessarily needing to add to it. This feels maybe South Carolina. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try something goofy. Too goofy. I want to see if maybe if we come from this direction, we'll get better camera in that main intersection. Because that looked like it could have been useful. We just got a super blurry, not so super good camera. You know what I mean? Like here. And it could go back. Nope, see, look, we got it back. Milbrand. Let's go north. Easier for me. This way. Now we'll just keep going this way. What is that? Is that a Retief Goosen? We got a golfer thing going on here. The Woodlands Country Club. Invitation. It doesn't have the actual location of this. So we're near a country club is what we're saying. I'm going to stop zooming in on the flags because they're not going to give me actual information other than the name of the country club. And I don't know where that country club is because I don't inherently have... Oh, this might be more useful though. Earth Day every day. Well, I mean, that's a good message. It's a city near Houston. So we're thinking we might be in Tejas. That does look like the Texas state outline. And it was. Oh, there we go. You don't see too many cities starting with, I mean, starting with the word the. You know? You don't see too many thes. I mean, obviously there's a lot of like definers and stuff like that. 94. We are in Michigan, who has a football game in like 4 hours. So we had Texas, we have Michigan. Are we going to get Washington and Alabama? If we get Washington and Alabama, if we literally go Texas, Michigan, Washington, Alabama, that would be hilarious. I don't think this is it. No, because we're in Iowa. As an OSU area, I must root for. I mean, that's valid. I think I want Washington to win it all. I'm also inherently just in the just anyone but Alabama camp. And what's funny is we don't know, but if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, you know who won. Or if you care, you know who won. If you don't care, you don't care, and that's valid as well. We have no idea right now. I could make stuff up, and it could be right. It could be wrong. Robert C. Byrd, Locks and Dam. I don't know things. For I am in this point in time. You are in a future point in time. Who's to say? All in all, time is a weird soup. That hasn't changed. It's still what we call 2024, but time is a weird soup. Just a big old road to nowhere. No front plate. And it moved us, and so the car is gone. Love that for us. It does not want me to see the back of these cars. Chew mail pouch tobacco. You don't see too many barns with a billboard pin on it, let alone for chewing tobacco. That screams the South to me, but also it could be the Midwest, if we're being honest. Shady Waters Campground. There are some hilly looking areas to the east. That is correct. Oh, we're in West Virginia. Wait. Yeah. We're in West Virginia. Wait. Where are you? It's Pleasant Ridge. Is Pleasant Ridge goes to Point Pleasant? We're in West Virginia. I know that. How close are we? You know what? We're definitely too far out to hit it, so we're just gonna go for it. Okay, we weren't gonna make it. I was gonna say, how close to Point Pleasant are we? Because if we can get the Mothman drop in the first of the year, that would be wild. Because we still have never dropped in Point Pleasant. We need a Mothman drop. 270, we got a Kentucky drop. Smile Shop. This isn't Henderson. This isn't Henderson, is it? Is this Henderson? No, it's not. Okay, good. Oh, we were close to Elizabethtown. We should have looked out for Orlando Bloom. For a lovely outdated reference. Sidewalk closed. We got a bowl. The bowl. We got mountains. We got those. We got street signs. Shine Beer Sanctuary. Is this? No, it's not Portland, is it? No. Montana Ale Works. I think we might be in Montana. Yes. I feel like it's... Yeah, Bozeman. There you go. I feel like if I see a craft brewery in a slightly western city, it's not unreasonable to immediately go, this isn't Portland, is it? Greenwood Clinic of Chiropractic. E. Durst. Not F. Durst, that'd be Fred Durst. City of Greenwood. We got our first one of the year. No, the second one of the year. Yeah. I was trying to get a good highlight on it. All right. Oh, hi. Hi, Lake. Peterson's Waterfront. Uh, 509. What's this say up here? I'll go here in this direction. This looks useful. No trucks, city route. Lake Chelan? As you say, it's lag like that is fun. Wenatchee, Okongan. This is Washington State? I don't know. Could be DC. I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. I think I knew from not 97, but the Wenatchee and that. I think I knew it from that. Because I think I've seen those states a lot. Not a lot, but like enough, those cities frequently enough that I was like, oh yeah, I've recognized that. Where is this? Permits only. Okay, well, we don't have a permit, so we're going to keep going. What are you? Maryland. We are in the are we just on the campus of UM? No. What was that? That looked like it was near a campus. Oh, it was UMBC. It was the Labradors. Has the good weed? Gotcha. Gotcha. That's important information for me to know in the future. Oh, wait. Our first Oregon speed limit sign of the year. The greatest TikTok hack that keeps on giving. I mean, it was... I love the one rando... Sorry, I got distracted by 95 in this. No, it'd be Lombardi, not Lombard. Sorry. I was excited for a second. I thought we were close to where I am. And by close, I mean the city, not anything else, but it does not appear to be that way. Pulaski, but are we in Southwest? Are we near Blacksburg? Are we at Tech? Real talk, are we about to go to Virginia? Are we near Tech? Is that what this is? John Hopkins. Oh no, we're actually back in Maryland. I knew it was a college. And it looked very similar to the stretch of... Oh, that's 81. That's not 95. Never mind. I mixed up my highways. That's 100% what happened. I was thinking of the 81 exit that looked very similar to, but that was on 95. Westport. Eric, Lieutenants, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. Go back. Massachusetts? It's a very Massachusetts. You think it's the main character? We haven't had the main character yet. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's Mass, yeah. Especially with the Rhode Island sign there at the end. Star Child Academy. I don't know if I would want to send my child to a place called that because I feel like they'd get a complex 407. We. Florida? Is this like a Florida drop based on trees, or am I... And 407's on the building as well, so that does confirm. Was that a state flag? You have to realize I don't know things about state flags. I don't think that's a state flag. That doesn't look like a state flag. No, it's all good. It's a valid thought. Crystal Creek, HCA, Florida. They'll say it looked I mean, obviously the trees looked Floridian, but also Gulf Coast in general was probably the more accurate early call there. We're not going to go here because this doesn't look like it'd be useful. Pendleton Beach. Now we'll go this way. That looks like you just go deeper and deeper. Happy New Year, Rumi. I hope you had a great end of your 2023. And then the brief little 2024 that has happened has been good to you. I try to look at that. I can't tell what that is. Weird-ish drop. Not saying fully weird drop, but weird adjacent drop, you know? Weirdly adjacent. Let's go this way. Uh, 978? 978 maybe? That doesn't seem inaccurate. No, oh no, see now we got a 978 and a 603. Now, are those the same state? Because if so, we're wherever that is. And if they're different, then this is just a mean drop. 603 is New Hampshire. Okay. What's this say? Daytona Fun Park. It's an overlay code, so we're thinking. I mean, it does look very New Hampshire-y. Keller House ice cream. Let's see. Ooh, they have mezcal. There we go. We should probably start for the mezcal. They don't have the highway signs, which is weird, because I figured they'd have... If we can find another 603, we'll send... That says Marine, not Maine. My brain thought that said Marine for Maine for a second. We have plenty of time to figure this out. I thought we were like under a minute. No, we got 2 minutes to figure this out. Drive-in theater, hell yeah. My only thing against New Hampshire, it being New Hampshire right now... Oh, never mind. You know what? Or sometimes you just see a sign that says keep New Hampshire clean and beautiful, and you just need to shut up. This is one of those times. I was saying because the highway shield was different than the normal one that looks like, for lack of a better descriptor, looks like Abe Lincoln on the side of a square. You know what I'm talking about? That normal New Hampshire shield? You can't tell me it doesn't kind of look like Abe Lincoln? This is kind of a bad drop. Kind of don't like this drop. Yeah, the Man in the Mountain. That didn't show up yet, so that's why I was like, I was confused because the shield was different. But then, did I just go the same damn way? Okay, we're gonna go east then. This is what happens when you don't pay attention at the start and you don't realize which direction you're going. Which is frequent with me, let's be honest. Prohibited. I feel like this. Cows. I feel like this is the better way to go. Maybe not. LeClaire Road. LeClaire Road. Blueberry Hill. Why do I feel like we've been on Blueberry Hill before? Why does that sound familiar of all things? It's probably not. We're just kind of lost. Like lost. Go back. 802? 802 is Vermont, right? 804 Richmond, Virginia. 803 South Carolina. 802 is Vermont, right? I'm going for it. Screw it. Yay, it was Vermont. Maybe we've legit gotten that drop before, and that's why Blueberry Hill sounds familiar. I don't know. That was a rough drop. But also, we found a rando that helped. 860 Connecticut. Let's go verify that, though. Let's go verify an 860. Or I can just look at the plate. CT finally. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good. I really do enjoy all over the state. We got no. Oh no! I was about to say West Virginia. That is not. That is a pentagon. That is not a circle. Circle does not get the square there. I love how everyone has their own favorite version of the emo. Okay, that is a circle. It is West Virginia. Okay. That was weird. I've never seen the Pentagon house looking one. I've only ever seen the circles. Okay, where are we? That's a home road, and okay, well, there you go. That doesn't surprise me. I was just like, I wasn't inherently expecting that. 6219. Now we're not close enough. Oh yeah, we're definitely not close enough. Literally someone's driveway. Well, I'm glad we didn't go up it and disturb them. I like that we can still find new things about stuff that I didn't know. I mean, that's what fun is. That is what's fun about doing state streaks and stuff for me, and just geo in general. But I'm just obviously I stay in my lane and do that. The U.S. meta is so it's fun. Like you get each state's different. You do your best to learn the new stuff. Oh, you're going rumble strip meta. Nice. Kentucky plate? I don't want to say Ohio, but that looked Illinois. I knew it was Midwest. Let's go verify. Is it Illinois? Maple. On this way. We'll highlight it. We'll highlight the Illinois. Oh, I know it's Illinois. Here we go. Rotary Club of Saline. Is there a Saline, Illinois? I want to say there is too. I want to say we've gotten a Saline drop before. That was Sterling. I saw an S and an ing, and I was like, but no. No, we'll keep it highlighted, and then we'll go confirm it with something. That is an 800 number, and then property of the services. Like, I don't know, an Illinois route sign that has just the word Illinois on it. That'd be pretty nice. I'll settle for that. 734. I don't believe I am familiar with that one per se, but do. Protect our streams and rivers. Is that what that says too? Yes, it does. Whose streams and rivers, though? Skyworks. That sounds exciting. What do you do? I work for Skyworks. Don't know what that is. Good. Ellsworth Maple. We still got a minute 46, so we still got time to. We still got plenty of time to confirm this. Not that I distrust the license plate meta. Don't get me wrong. It's just we're here. We got to figure it out. We have the time. We can be thorough. Does Illinois typically has fronts, right? Pittsfield, Grange, Union. Okay, so maybe not then. Detroit Wing Company. That management 248. At least we're getting okay. Last second here, we got some stuff here. Five Guys. I know it says Detroit, but I don't inherently think this is Michigan. You know? Buff City Sub. That's just a national chain. Oh, we're in... No, we're not. That's a Texas Roadhouse. Oh, that could be the pure Michigan plate. That could be the pure Michigan plate. Ann Arbor, Saline. Yep. It was the pure Michigan plate. That's what it is. I've seen that plate before, and I just forgot about it because I'm used to the other one. Yeah, so it was that Detroit. Never mind. I just thought that was a chain. But no, Detroit Wings in Michigan. There's your Michigan drop. In Ann Arbor, even. All the sports references. I'm just glad that I noticed in time that that wasn't. Got a Dollar General. Brookfield. There's a few Brookfields in the world. We have propane. Someone tell Hank. Hank, they got propane. 330. Bad to the bone barbecue. Dun, 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 dun. Hercules Import, James O'Brien, attorney at law. Oh, they're opening. Oh, we missed the grand opening, y'all. We missed it by like 4 years, but you know, I'm sure it was good. Sure, it was a big event. We'll send them an edible arrangement apologizing for missing it. I'm sure it was a good time though. Anyway, moving on. Has anyone here ever actually gotten an edible arrangement? Because I know now they've changed it from edible arrangement to just edible or whatever. Because like they do more than just like the fruit flowers. Like they do a lot more stuff. And like, hey, what if we just do this? Hoffman and Walker. Elwood Walker is a great name. Edibles. Hey, Hawkmeg. Edibles. Now, what kind of edibles are we talking? Asking for reasons. You got another original ones? Oh, that's fun. Was it good? I guess that's my follow-up question. Was it good? I mean, obviously I want it pretty bad, to be honest. I'm not that surprised. Waxy fruit. Ugh. Oh, they got some big green eggs here. I would love. They're ungodly expensive, but I would love to get a big green egg. Because the running Brookfield Township, that's a big one. Is 330 mayhaps a Pennsylvania or a Philadelphia code? Mayhaps. I don't think this is Jersey. Hubbard, Ohio. I'm gonna go with we're in Ohio. We are in Ohio. Let's go. Something OHIO. I have a feeling I know where we are, but I want to verify. It could also be very, very... Actually, no, I might be very wrong. I'm going to take that back. I don't know where we are. No, maybe I do. Yeah, no, it's exactly where I thought I was. I don't know why I doubted myself. Don't doubt yourself. Goal for 2024. Doubt yourself less. I don't know. But for anyone who just joined us, there's a very important note I do need to say. Do not worry. South Carolina was not the first state of the year. We've had South Carolina many times, but it wasn't first. I feel like it's important to note. Because if it was, we'd have to restart the whole year. We'd have to save scum and go from the beginning. It would have been bad. Thank you. Force restart the guys. We got to go back, put the ball back up. We got to get Jelly Roll to perform again. That was a thing I saw trending. I don't know much beyond that. Can we talk about that? I will say the two things I saw were three things about the music last night. One was Post Malone in short shorts. Second was Jelly Roll. And three was people who didn't know that Jared Leto was 30 Seconds to Mars, which I thought was funny. Welcome in, Tony. Just so you know, we are doing state streaks, so they're all going to be US. We only do state streaks, so just so you know. So you're not wrong, but just letting you know. That's why I didn't immediately respond or try to react to it. Yeah, we are a state streaks only channel. Occasionally we'll do some other stuff, but 99% of the time we just vibe and do state streaks. For a very low-key, chill time. But welcome in and Happy New Year. I was thinking maybe Pacific Northwest, but it is very northern. It could also be Northeast, but I was thinking... Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I want to say maybe Washington because of the Adopt a Highway signs. They look kind of interesting, but also, in a much more accurate sense, I don't know. What I do know, and this is the worst segue ever, but we're going with it, was everything from the Pop Tart Bowl was everything I wanted it to be. Oh, here we go. No, go back. Entering Otis. Okay. That's Connecticut sign. We're in Otis, Connecticut? There's an Otis, Connecticut? That's fun. Let's just verify that it's not a border. No, you're good. We caught it. We're good. We're just gonna vibe. Good call on looking more eastern tones, and good call, Tony, saying northern. There you go. Everyone's right, except for me, who said Pacific Northwest, which is normal. But anyway, the Pop Tart Bowl. I'm just looking at stuff. 613. That's a fever dream. If you haven't seen it, but also apparently that's the dream of the Pop Tart. Is what it happens. So rip Pop Tart, but also apparently that's its dream and that's what it wanted. So for those who missed it, Pop Tart sponsored a college football bowl game this year, and there is a Pop Tart mascot. And one of the big appeals of this game was the winner of the game will get to eat the mascot. So, sorry, 719. Yeah, no, it's fine. He was happy. They were happy. It's all good. But Buena Vista River Park, is this just California? He jumped into a giant toaster and then the Pop Tart slided out, and so it's just a football team. It's a fever dream. Also, someone has edited the highlights of the Pop Tart mascot to Creed's Higher, and it is one of the best videos I've ever seen on the internet. I feel like that's important to share. Buena Vista. I mean, that... Wait, Buena Vista's like... Hold on. Wait, I want to say that is... I think that is. I want to verify that, though. Oh, sad day for the Ducks if Liberty beats them. 719... There is a Buena Vista, Virginia. This is true. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, I don't know what they called, but I called scissors. I don't know. Do we think Colorado? Are you sure? Are you sure? Really? Yeah, it's Colorado. Those were some Rocky Mountains for sure. I don't know. This could be anywhere. This could be a snow globe. I don't know. Paris? Oh, I should have said Paris. I'm sorry. God, you gotta love the field trip drop. That is our first DC of the year, though. And it was, in fact, the Monument. Oh yeah, or the city design. This is true. Detroit and Pittsfield. I mean, is there a Pittsfield outside of not Michigan? Well, then why do they tell me Detroit's there? I'm kidding, I know. I know. 207. Ah, shit. Oh, yeah, no, it is. It's the other M state. Yep. There it is. Has not shown up until today. Jeez. Has not shown up until now. Is that a good old Detroit, Maine? I love Detroit style pizza, and that, of course, being Detroit, Maine. Detroit pizza is good though. That style, that kind of grandma style pizza, is pretty tasty. Not gonna lie. On Philadelphia, Mississippi. That's rough. Chicago versus Well, that implies that Chicago is pizza. I'm not... Chicago deep dish is good and tasty, and I will crush it and be happy. It's a quiche. It is an eggless quiche. It is not a pizza. It is delicious and it is tasty, and if you offer it to me, I will destroy it. Do not get me wrong. Lasagna? That's fair. Do not make me break out the Jon Stewart is pizza. It's not pizza. Like Lou Martinez. I've heard of that. I have heard of that style. I have heard there is non-deep dish Chicago style pizza. I have heard that, and I've heard it's good. I don't think deep dish is pizza. I think it's delicious. It's good. I'm not trying to start a fight. It's not pizza. I think we're in a Dakota. Nope. Doesn't give me any good info. St. Louis pizza is elite. I want to say I've had St. Louis style, but I couldn't tell you what it is, so could you refresh my memory? Welcome into what is the Pizza Wars episode of the GeoCast now, I'm guessing. Feel free to share your favorite pizza. We are in Illinois. There's the Illinois sign we were looking for earlier. Road closed to traffic. You're just a sign. But also, I don't think there's anything useful there, so we're not going to go there. You about to say that was Illinois? Fair enough. It's bizarre, thin cracker crust, sweet sauce. Oh, I have heard of that. I have heard that. I do know what you're talking about. Okay. You were going to say it was Illinois GeoGuessr? That's fair. Well, you would have been right. Cows. Lots of cows today. No horses yet, but three sets of cows. Very cow heavy 2024 so far. But yeah, I'm basic. I like Brooklyn style. I like a thin Brooklyn style of a pizza. Give me like sausage. Give me like a sausage and cheese, or those tiny pepperonis. Big pepperonis are fine, but like the tiny pepperonis that turn into cups when you bake them right. All solid choices here. Ooh, lots of cows. Cows. Good cow drop. Crispy pepperoni is best. We're in Minnesota. Wait, are we? We're in Minnesota? Hold up. Yeah, we're in Minnesota. That's a very cowy Minnesota drop. Speaking of places where they shouldn't be, good old Houston, Minnesota. Just where we think we're gonna be. Jefferson. What do we got here? Moving the World Ministries. I'm trying to think what else. Does anyone have any fun New Year's Day traditions? Like anything they do, like they have to do like the first day of the year? Is this Florida, by the way? Probably not, because I just said it. But also Daytona. I don't know. It is Daytona, but is it Jackie Daytona? 352. Look. How every time I want to look at the back plate of a car, it doesn't let me this today. I don't know why. Make some short bet on drowning first. Very nice. I did the good Southern thing, and I bought some black-eyed peas for today, since that is the good luck tradition. Is Gainesville? Oh, there you go. I was right. And also all the things that say Daytona. And that's the Florida. It's Florida, yeah. Hey, look at that. It's Daytona Beach. It's Jackie Daytona Beach. 435 Leeds, sunny Leeds, you know, in England. One more tools. So yeah, I've got some black-eyed peas that I'm looking forward to eating with some barbecue pork later tonight, which I'm excited for. Some good times. Wait for it. Get over more. Horses! We got our first horses of 2024. Let's go. Utah, maybe? I could be convinced. I mean, especially with those mountains back there. Doggy. We also got our first doggo of the year. Horses and dogs. Let's go. This is a great drop. Is basically all of Utah? Well, there you go. Let's see if you can figure out specifically where. I mean, we'll highlight it just to get it out of the way, but very pretty part of Utah, wherever it is. Here we go. Salt Lake in the suburbs. Oh, we're near 15 south. Which part's near 15? I mean, that's the entire state. Did I say Provo? Yeah. Oh, southern. All right, cool. Oh, we're near St. George. That makes sense. That makes sense. 45, 45. I know the double speed limit pole is a thing. I know I've been told what that's a specific state I want to say. I just don't know which one. My gut says Minnesota, which is often wrong, so, you know. Oh, 304. Oh, well, there we go. Green Acres, Lesage. We are in Lesage, West Virginia. Lots of West Virginia today. No Point Pleasant. It said hillbilly was bullying. That's hilarious. Is where the famed hillbilly hot dogs is? Nice. Well, we were close to some hot dogs. Also, apparently, they thought you were calling me a hillbilly. If you think that's ridiculous, Professor, the reason why our Alaska emote is called the bully emote is because for like a month, Automod was just tagging anytime someone posted the word Alaska as bullying for no reason. And so that's why Alaska's the bully emote, is because so downtown Helper, Spring Canyon, I was going to say before you saw the this could have been New Hampshire and Maine or Vermont. I mean, a lot of New England looks like the rural South. Back-to-back, not back-to-back Utahs. I could see. I was thinking Utah and Nevada. Let me get back to, hold on. Let me get back up to here. There we go. Mining and Railroad Museum, Balance Rock. Helper, Utah. Well, we'll highlight it. There we go. Near Moab. Ah. Spanish Valley there. We also saw that too. Oh, we're up there. Okay, that works too. It was northern of it. It works. New York? No, New York? New York? New York? Unless we got a really weird drop with a bunch of New York out-of-towners. Let's just verify it for the hell of it. Fort Tryon. I mean, it... That's what I figure out. Is this upstate? Or is this... Oh, there, I see the bridge. There we go. I saw the bridge. I didn't see the bridge at first, and I didn't know where the fort was. Cool! That's gotta be Kane. Sorry. Virginia, Kentucky immediately. Thoughts? Probably Kentucky, but it could be Mississippi. Mississippi does that too. Oh, it's Vermont. Never mind. Secret fourth option. Vermont. Rumble strips. Sorry, I found the word Vermont before I got a chance to check those. Sorry. Do you give me any hints? No, you don't. I like the third. There are just... Oh, for rumble strips? Gotcha. Well, next time there's a Kentucky drop where we know it's Kentucky, I will... And there are rumble strips, I will try to take note of them to try to commit that to memory. But also, I do love the third parties we just look down like, oh, it says exactly what state we're in. That's very nice and convenient and good. Why did my music just die? Is stream normal? I'm not... On my end, it's not showing anything weird, but... Hello? That was weird. Sorry. My computer is going through a crisis right now, it sounds like. I don't know what the hell just happened, but here we are. Everything's fine on your end? Then good. I think something was just wonky on mine. So that's just sand and gravel. No idea. So we continue. It was like something tried to connect to my Bluetooth on my computer, because I use Bluetooth headphones for the majority of streams now because convenience. So I don't know, it was weird. I didn't much care for it. Oklahoma, Kansas play. I want to go back to here because it looked like there was something. Denman 8. Denman. Ah-ha. Fighter of the lounge man. Ah-ha. Champion of the fox. I don't know. I tried. They're not all winners. Not all the songs I come up with at the top of my head are winners, let's be honest here. I tried though. No highway littering, max fines. At least we're on a state highway. We know that much. We're on 80. Okay. Said Oklahoma or Kansas. You would think I would know highways by now. I don't. Could be Nebraska. Right now, I kind of would get that. Honestly, I get this being Nebraska. It could be Iowa. I could see that. Oh, here we go. Well, let's just get to here and see what it says. Champion of the Fox. It made sense to me. Kearney and Grand Island. Yep. There's a Denver, Nebraska. There's also a Kearney. I feel good. There we go. We inadvertently found a good way to do that, so let's go. Osborne High School. That's nice. Go a little bit closer. Enhance. Can I go like right? Nope. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep going. The Osborne School. Southeast Michigan. Okay, Detroit. It's not, but I'm just gonna say West Virginia for the lol. It does look very Pennsyltucky, though. So maybe it is. Let's see if my magical ability to just know when it's West Virginia carried over into 2024. Or if I left that behind. Bye. Oh, it's Southwest Virginia. Let's go. Let's go verify. What small town are we in? Are we near Narrows? If we're near Narrows, that would make me so happy. Commonwealth Attorney. Where? I just want to see where. Because if it's Narrows, I might cry. Good tears, don't worry. Because that's where my grandma lived. And that would be wild. I just want to see a city name. That's all I want. So I want a city. Cardinal Justice. Bethel. Bethel Baptist. Welcome to, I could have sent this from like a, oh, Salem. I think I saw Salem. Was it Salem? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. There you go. Salem and Roanoke. Very cool. I was hoping it was going to be, where's Narrows? It's around here somewhere. I was hoping, yeah, around here is where it was going to be. Because family. But Salem Roanoke's close to family too. 913's over there. Okay, so we've gotten a 703 and a 540. Let's see if we can get a 757 and an 804 for the quad, for the cycle for Virginia. That'd be fun. 43rd Street. We got some of that. Go this way. Also, in addition to just the weird thing that happened on my end with the audio, which I think is fixed, everything else has looked fine and normal for the stream. All things considered, obviously, it being me or whatever, but like for all intents and purposes, it seems to be normal. Kansas City. All right, good to know. So I'll verify, make sure. I'm gonna see another 913 looking good. I did some reorganizing of OBS sources. And so I was making sure I didn't screw anything up by just making it look nicer. Or get rid of anything I needed. Very KC sign, so we're good with KC, Kansas? Okay, we're good with KC, Kansas. We're all good with it. And so obviously anytime you mess with OBS, there's Fairfax. Is there more than one Fair? I mean, obviously no, that's Virginia. Hey, we got Fairfax. There we go. Give me Richmond. That's all I want. You've done Nova twice, and you did Roanoke, which Roanoke is cool. We don't get too many Roanokes. Hello. I guess we're going this way now. But give me Richmond. See if I can get a better shot of it up here. It says Mount Vernon, that's another Virginia, but I can't tell if that says Mount above Vernon or not. Keep going. So I think Mount Vernon would also be 540. That is an 8. Is that 860? Or 800? I can't tell if that's 800 or... This feels very DMV. I think... Okay, we're just gonna... That's a wash. We're gonna keep going. No outlet, so let's go to the way that there is an outlet. Like, it wouldn't shock me if this ended up being Mount Vernon, Virginia. But also, I have no real idea. I wanted to get closer to that sign, but it wouldn't let me, so we're gonna go this way. Okay, go slow for this. They are front plates. Nah. Go on. Town council, mayor. I don't recognize any of these names. But to be fair, I wouldn't know Mount Vernon local elections, so it's not like I would know. I was looking more so for like a governor sign or something. Go back. Nope, we're in Massachusetts. I feel like that's a fair... I mean, that's a Massachusetts sign, is it not? There is... I mean, there's Dunkins everywhere. I can't... Welcome to... Ellington! Just gonna look near Boston for Ellington. I guess I can also look at the flags. You know, be smart. Is 860... I'm guessing that means 860... Wait, no, hold on. Or is 860 Connecticut? We have time for me to correct this. I don't think... Connecticut? Yeah, it's Connecticut. We saved it. We got there. 286. See if I can find it then real quick. Because that was definitely a Connecticut plate. Oh, Ellington, right there. Yeah, cool. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Let's go this way. We do have front plates. Love that. That's just a house. It's not a market, even though I thought it was for a second. Mini Mart. Convenience store. GM Mini Mart. Coffee and donuts. Let's go. Do you love coffee and donuts? Tobacco at state minimum. Sure, why not? Let's keep on this way. Ira play at the Lutheran Church. Good to know. Highlight it. Just to make sure we didn't miss anything else. Muscatine? Muskrats? Muscatine, Southeast Iowa? Well, there you go. Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's a border. But it's on the side of the river, so we're good. Sneaky, sneaky with the border. I feel like I know. Yeah, so I'd say this is just Honolulu, right? And it is. I'm just paranoid. So it's like this is just like that's just Honolulu. With the Wahoo signs. Carl's Jr. We're on the West Coast, everybody. I repeat, we are on the West Coast. With snow though. So maybe not West Coast per se. We got the 15. So it could be Utah again. With those mountains, wouldn't shock me. Yep. We got a beehive. So Western, but not West Coast. Important distinction. Couldn't tell you what, it's an uncensored plate. I couldn't tell you what state that is, but for those who know states better than me, hey, look at that. An uncensored plate for you. And another. This one's not doing so good at censoring the plates. Don't know what that means. You think that was Missouri? Okay, that's good to know. Great Expo. Rolla. You think Central Mo? Oh. 314. Because Missouri is the pie one. Because Missouri is pie. Correct? And making sure I remember that correctly because I try to remember the more memeable area codes with like stupid things like that. Like 404's Georgia not found. So there you go. I wonder what state we're in. I can't tell for sure. This might be Idaho. Or was that anyway? That was Curtistown. Alaska? If it wasn't, I mean, it's Alaska, right? By my own meme, this is Alaska, yes? There's a lot of trees and it's a dirt road. Yeah, we're just gonna... Thank you for the bully. Yeah, that's just... I'm always hesitant to send it because the one time I do it, it's gonna be like a random rural part of Washington. But like, it's tall trees and there's no paved roads. Of course it's Alaska. And I don't say that to be mean, that's just what it is. This is giving Dakota to me. I could be very wrong. And probably am. No, 307 is giving Wyoming. I thought south, but 307 is Wyoming. Yeah, 308's Nebraska, 307's Wyoming. Do we want to trust the truck, though? I mean... It is a worker truck. But it is near South Dakota, though. I don't inherently trust it. We're going to keep Wyoming highlighted because 307. And we could have very easily sent it, but we're gonna run this out until we find another 307 or something that proves us contrary. Big country. That's what I'm thinking. We also have cows. Big cow day, everyone. It's a good day for cows. Does that say 701? Because that, y'all see that as, do y'all see that as 701 as well? Because if that's the case, this is North Dakota. The issue is it's very hard to read. That's 701. Okay, so we've gotten the Wyoming area code, and now we've gotten the North Dakota area code. I would say this is definitely more North Dakota than it is Wyoming. I mean, I know Tone says the hills reminded them more of that, but I'll ask the class here as well, opening it up now that we've gotten a definitive Dakota area code. Does this seem more like a North Dakota drop, especially with these rumble strips, or do we think it could sneaky be Wyoming? It could be either. That's same. Like, they look very much like a Dakota rumble, which sounds like a really weird The Outsider spinoff. And also, to go back to the thing, the 307 was on a vehicle. The 701 was on a sign in the state. I'm leaning towards North Dakota as well. That's why I have kept it highlighted. I mean, it was a big thing from last year. You don't trust the trucks. A little bit more. And you're just an 888 number, so you are useless to me. In this situation, I'm sure you do a fine job of whatever you do. Go backsies. It's empty enough to be one. I'm sticking with North Dakota, but we have a minute. Watch it end up being South Dakota. Yeah, that would be useful. Watch this somehow be South Dakota. How about big country? That's the second big country thing we've seen. Do we think North Dakota's big country, or do we think Wyoming is big country? I can't read that. We got oil. Both are pretty big. You're not. You know what? Hands up. Oh, let's go. Oil would have made you go to North Dakota. Well, I'm glad it would have, because it was in fact North Dakota. Well, let's go make sure that it actually is Maryland. Let's go make sure it's Maryland. Let's go find a 410 or a 301. It could be someone visiting someone else. It could. It actually could. So let's... But it did spot us an uncensored Maryland plate. 443. See, that's what I don't trust. The 443 I don't trust. That is Maryland, though? See, I only know... See, I know 410 and 301. I don't know 443, which obviously is a me thing. But to explain why that wasn't an immediate send when we saw 443, despite being spotted, once again, an uncensored Maryland plate, which is that's just good GeoGuessing. 254 real estate. I'm assuming because of the outline. Texas. You know? Fort Hood. Yeah, Fort Hood is like what, around down there somewhere. You were going to say Delaware? I mean, it didn't. It's one of those things where, like, Here we go. I don't know why I didn't just send a literal outline of Texas and Killeen. Anyway, we're going to do a break after this one state, probably, because it'll get us to 50, or I will be sad. Old Deer Lodge. Oh, don't say 423. We're now in Wake territory with the Deer Lodges. The game has followed me. Fresh produce for sale. Definitely 423. I feel like that's safe to say that is definitely the area code of wherever we are. I don't know. Is that the other West Virginia area code that's not 304? That wouldn't shock me. But also this could be like a Tennessee or something. Tennessee Valley? I occasionally say something that is in the direction of being correct. But Tennessee Valley doesn't inherently mean Tennessee, does it? Or does it? Oh, it did say on the icebox back there? This is why I'm glad that y'all are better at reading than I am, because sometimes I miss stuff like that. Not from lack of trying. That is... Or Alabama for Tennessee River. I would lean Tennessee more than Bama. With the 423, but also... Especially with all this lumber. That just seems more like a Tennessee thing. Could be wrong. But just thoughts. I'm gonna highlight Tennessee just to have it highlighted, but it could be, like you said, there could be something that we see that makes us change our tune. What's that say? Oh, it's just spray paint. I thought it was I legit thought that was a specialty sign for a second. No. Just a deface speed limit sign. Anything good here? I don't know. Cool. Loy Tompkins Memorial Bridge, okay. Sure. Watch this is secretly be South. I don't think it's South Carolina, but watch this secretly be South Carolina just to spite me. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be, I'm done scrolling. We're not going to see anything. I'm going to guess near Chattanooga. Nope, more northern than that, but it still counts. It's still counts. But let's see what happens after 50. Adopt a highway litter program. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I mean, I know what that kind of program is. I just don't know what that sign was. It's just the one American flag. No front plates. Hold on, that seems like I should. Union County. 7. Is this Kentucky? Oh, it's Ohio. Pat, read the damn sign. It's Ohio. You know, sometimes. Yeah. Sports ball thoughts after yesterday? Oh, which sport would you like me to talk? I'm assuming we're talking about football and stuff like that. Was there a specific thing you wanted to comment on? Because I have thoughts. It is Ohio. Well, I don't know. I mean, as someone who has given up on the season as a Patriots fan, we are in position to get the number 2 overall draft pick, which would be kind of stellar, and I'm kind of here for that. I didn't know they done. Hey, it's all sports ball. You just wanted the sports ball. There's tons of stuff. Not New York. Who has a buffalo as their state flag? Is that a Montana thing? That seems like that would be a Montana thing. Wyoming? Oh, okay, well. I wasn't far off. But no, I mean, it's one of those things to do brief sports talk. We've got... You got everything being weird right now, but also that's the whole thing with the extra week now. Everyone gets more hurt playing the game. Rogers, Conference Center. Go a little bit further. What's that say? University of the Ozarks. Is this Ozarks, Arkansas, or Ozarks, Missouri? That's... I would also think Missouri, but let's go find a pie or something. I don't know. Liberty's going to give them a tough game. I don't inherently necessarily root for Liberty. But they are undefeated for a reason. Feels good to be a Ravens fan right now. That Ravens are terrifying, man. I think somehow with everything, 479, by the way, 479. The fact that the Ravens flew under so many people's radars until the Niners game, and then everyone's like, oh, they're good. It's like, oh, they're scary. Like, that's... You feel like it's Missouri plus the front plates? Let's go for it. Let's be bold. Nope, it was Arkansas. It's okay. We'll get to 10. It's okay. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. We got to 51. We'll get to 10. We'll get to 10. I know I said last of the day. We'll get to 10. We'll get to 10 to set up next week. Everyone, we're fine. It's the first day of the year. We're fine. Everyone panic. Now we're good. .401. 401 is Rhode Island, yes? We got to 50 on the first day of the year. I'm happy with that. You kidding me? You won't ever pick 47. Hey, we know 479's Arkansas. We knew it was between one of the two. We went with it. It's fine. Mobile Is it a mobile tennis or is it Mobile? If it's Mobile, we're in Bama. Is Azalea City near Mobile? Highlighting this for... Once again, is it mobile or is it Mobile? There is a difference there. Man, no, we're good. Just not a supersized episode, you know? Which is fine. It gives us something to work towards this year. Parkview. I'm pretty sure this is Bama. I'm gonna keep Bama highlighted. But yeah, going back, I would assume it would be very good to be a 251. To be a Ravens fan right now. You know, having the best team in football and all. The AFC North is obscenely good. I will give you that. Then you get knocked down the visual. I mean, it does kind of go that way a lot of times, where like the team that is very clearly the best team gets knocked out super early. I mean, hell, the Dodgers got swept by the Diamondbacks for playoffs this year, which is now what everyone will be rooting for now that they are in fact the new Yankees, because they are. Ooh, here we go. This looks useful. And by useful, I mean like a main drag. Sequoia, e-commerce. $9.18 appears to be a $9.18. Scared playoff. How the hell is Joe Flacco relevant in 2023? Like, how does that happen? How did we let that happen? Tulsa's 9.18, you think? It's early. Send it. Hey, look at that! South of Tulsa. Who'd have thunk? Good call. Good call. I did see where there was someone pointing out the idea that it is very realistic that you get Flacco versus the Ravens in the playoffs, and you're also going to get Stafford against the Lions in the playoffs. 580. 580, everyone. Which is weird to think about, but also cool. I'll go back. What's that say? City of Ada. I don't know. How do we feel about thinking this is Oklahoma? Back-to-back Oklahomas. If they were in the playoffs, I'd say pick them because they seem to be showing strong right now, but they're not, so I won't. End road. Nope, didn't want to do that. Do want to do this. No, I see it. I see it. I could absolutely see this being Alaska. couldn't tell if that was yeah. This might be one of the developed part, and this isn't meant to be like a dig at it. This is like one of like the main Last Frontier. I mean, Last Frontier axe throwing screams Alaska. Yeah, this is like very much just like you said, Anchorage or something. Run from it, fear it, run from it. Alaska is inevitable. I don't know. Giant ass mountains and yellow license plates. Are we sure it's Alaska? It's Anchorage, yeah. It was Wasilla. Or Wasilla, or however you're supposed to say. I did it with however you're supposed to say it. Quick shop. Oh, if it was 319. It appears that we are in the 319. Is that Iowa? Or am I thinking of something else? Did I just remember the Iowa? Hot damn, we've gotten 319 so much, it has now finally stuck in my brain that 319 is Iowa. Do you know how many Iowa drops we've had to have had for that? Is this just Wyoming, by the way? Is this just the Tetons? Oh, you're sending Utah. Let's get to an entry sign and see what it says. Gifford House. Watch this secretly be like Garden of the Gods or something in Colorado Springs. Your first thought was this was Garden of the Gods? Or Utah? For the meme? Honestly, go for it. I respect the meme. I said that because I've been to Garden of the Gods. I don't inherently think this. I don't think this road is the same though. It's been. I think. Utah Highway 24. GG's with the meme. Tones wins with the meme guess. Well done. You gotta love a well-placed meme. Oh, hey, it's the man in the mountain. Go back, I saw the New Hampshire sign. Let's store it. 970. 970. 970. I don't know. Yes? I know we get... No, 970 is Nevada? Let's put it this way. I know that we get 970 a lot, and to the point where I should know 970. There's also 719 on a random thing. Is 970 Nevada? Remember. Is Western Colorado Grand Junction? That would make sense. That makes sense. We'll go for it. Okay, if we get this one, this will be end of the day. 314, it's Missouri and Pie. Let's go verify the 314 somewhere, though. Because that's a truck, that doesn't mean shit. I think 636 is more accurate. B14 sign. Is this? Yeah, it's Missouri. As it should have been. We end on Missouri. Thank y'all for being here. We're gonna call the streaks there. If you're watching this in the future on the YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this New Year's Day edition of the GeoCast. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. Thanks for being here. See you in the comment section. See you next week.